Pleasure to meet
Yeah.
you, TriFecta.
Hey, yeah, you too, man. Cheers.
Chin chin, chin chin. I'm so out of touch with these things. I don't know where to look, where to put the camera, but I do know where my drink is. That's all I need to know.
That's a good thing. Well, man,
Happy,
it's great to meet you. Um,
great to meet you. Yeah, yeah,
yeah, you too. So is your name Tanner?
yeah, yeah. It's spelt out Tanor, but I've always just heard it Tanner, and now I just go by Tan essentially, which is the Welsh word for fire, which is fun. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah. I go by E-Rock, on our channel. And
Ah, right.
yeah.
I was wondering who was welcoming me, making me feel so welcome essentially, and I wanted to wave back and say, "Hello, E-Rock," but no, I've just been talking into the wind essentially.
Right. Yeah, that's right. Because that's our Instagram page is our YouTube name, whatever, Trifecta Airsoft. So I've had a lot of people say, who am I
Who
talking
are
to?
you?
Because we have four of us on the channel. So oh yeah,
I know exactly what you mean. Like running a team kind of page essentially. It's just like, right, I'm actually just the one person. You don't need to know who it is. You can refer to us as the whole. We are legion. We are
yeah,
men.
right, yeah, exactly. In fact, I'll even text back, uh, we would love to have you on a podcast or something like that, and so a lot of times people don't know who I am. Like,
I just went for the defaults. Like, what's your handle on Instagram? Trifecta. Hello, Trifecta. I'm
yeah,
gonna assume that's the right way to go. I'm not sure.
yeah, you're good. You're good. So my real name's Eric, and I got the
I
nickname E-Rock years and years ago
love it.
from
I
a
love it.
friend. So yeah,
I love it. That's how the best call signs work. Is you don't like choose them or anything. I'm gonna literally be a hypocrite because I just chose my own one. But the best ones are like assigned to you, and like like the more you hate it slash the more you love it, the more you fight it, the more it sticks. Kind of
oh
like rock is a good one.
yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I like that one. I was just talking to one of the guys in the UK. I think he plays at some of the same fields you guys play on, Curly, and
Yeah. Yes. I caught a couple of glimpses of it. I've been catching up. I've been trying to catch a couple of views, trying to do my
yeah,
homework. Such yeah, call sign Curly.
we were talking about nicknames and how we got them and stuff. And I said, yeah, most of the ones I've had over the years, like they're okay, they're cool, like whatever. Except one of the guys I started working with in the last year, I walked into work one day and he said, "Hey, pumpkin." And I said, "Oh, hell no. You're
That's
about to
not
get throat
gonna work.
punched."
That's not gonna. I'm gonna stop you right there, fella.
Exactly. I said, "Don't ever call me that again." So I released that video with Curly just a few days ago, and one of his teammates commented on the video saying, "Hey, good podcast with Joe is his name, with Joe and Pumpkin." I was like, "Oh, you're about." I said, "No, no, 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 don't start that."
You are banned. You are this close to getting the ban hammer. Don't
Oh,
even like spell the letters in the
I'm
name, pumpkin.
saying. I so I feel like well, I told him, I said, I knew I should have cut that part out of the video. Damn it.
Now the more you fight it, it's like a Chinese finger trap with the call
Yes.
signs. If you fight, you got to lean into it.
You,
You got to just paint yourself up orange every day and just say like,
exactly.
what? Is there something on my face? What?
Yeah. What happened? The next podcast I do, I'm gonna have to get one of those pumpkin head masks or whatever, and
Yeah,
just
to put
wear.
on JACKAL and just wear it
Yeah.
completely straight face behind it. Like,
Like dead
so yeah,
mouse.
carry on. That's how
Oh
long
my
we've been in the
god.
airsoft. Just like what the hell? If you don't get it, you should have watched the other episodes.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. So how did you come up with your Discord? I mean, your Instagram name.
It was literally just that I'm here deep. Well, not in the heart of Wales. The heart of the Wales is like up in the valleys kind of area. That place is like that is outback country. Nobody goes up there and like comes back again normal. At least I can talk shit because I was made I was made a British citizen here.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's the way that I sound essentially. Everyone always hears my twang essentially, but this is the thing. Like I think I went to the States when I was 2 years old,
Mm.
so I don't think that I really absorbed much of the culture, but I can't really fight the way I sound, and it's pretty stand out. Now stands out even on the field. Essentially, that they hear
Yeah.
Yankee talking. they know that it's my dumb ass probably yelling that I've been hit or something else along those lines.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
and plus like Yankee Tan, and kind of just work like Yankee Tan, Yankee Tandle, Yankee Candle. Yeah, my brain is pretty dumb. That's how I kind of worked into it. Or just Yankee Candle, really.
Hey, that's kind of cool though, man. Yeah, it's a good handle.
Appreciate it, appreciate it.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
thing. I don't like. Most people just call me that idiot. But at the same point, like, it's nice to have something to put on like clothes and what. It's nice to have an official call sign. But I'll accept idiot as well. I'm fine with either.
yeah. Me too. Yeah, most people call me alcoholic, so I'm like, okay.
It was like, hey, like, I'm not gonna argue. Why lie? Why? I know
Yeah,
what I am. I know what I
I
am.
don't
I've
hide it.
accepted.
Oh, I know. I'm not. Yeah, I'm wide out in the open with that. Like,
2022. Why lie? If fucking next week, who knows what could
dude.
happen? Why lie about
Yeah,
it? Don't worry.
yeah. Just be yourself. Be honest. You're good.
Exactly that. Chin Chin. I feel like we should probably start any like some sort of like interview process, because right now we've just been chatting, but I'm
Yeah.
really good at just chatting shit as well. If you have any questions, feel free to like lay them out, but
Hey,
otherwise I'm just gonna keep going.
yeah. That's what we do, man. We're just gonna bullshit about your experience in airsoft and see what
I
comes
did
up.
want to ask if I could swear on the here podcast, because people, they say that like more intelligent people swear more, but I know I'm a fucking idiot, so I don't really believe in that. So I'm perfectly fine with that, as long
Oh,
as
listen,
it's not
no,
PG-13 or anything.
no.
All right.
There's no. We can talk whatever. Uh, so what I usually tell everybody, if we start doing this, because a lot of people are kind of hesitant if they've never been on a podcast before. They're like, I don't know, and I said, well, just do it. We can do it. It's recorded. It's not live. If it's shit and you don't like it, then we'll fucking scrap it. I don't care.
Easy,
Yeah,
easy living life.
yeah. I would never put something on here that would make somebody look bad or what. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that. I don't care. Like when I started this podcasting thing, I did a couple of them that were live streamed, and because there's always some kind of lag with YouTube or with Discord, and just you got all these different variables: my internet, your internet, Discord, whatever, and then connecting it to YouTube, to live stream it. It just never turned out good. I was like,
Yeah.
no, I'm just gonna start recording these. So
Yeah, where you can then put your magic touch on it, then essentially, and then make
yeah,
it something you're proud of, which is that's hard to find on YouTube sometimes.
yeah, for
So
real. Well,
you gotta
then
do what you gotta do.
sometimes when we have people over here and they'll, my wife will come in the door or my granddaughter, like, and that might happen actually because I think they're out right now at the park. But she's 3, she'll come in here. She knows where
We
the
gotta
office
come
is.
back. Yeah,
Yeah, she'll come in and be like, Papa, I want to draw. She loves to, she likes to draw stuff. So, and I have all the drawing stuff in here. She's like, can I draw? She'll climb up on this desk and get right up in the camera. I'm like,
I will encourage this. I will just be there like, yeah, what we gonna draw? Let me see. Can I
yeah,
see?
oh
I
yeah,
don't mind. I don't mind at all. I have my missus is right next door, my girlfriend, and
yeah,
we don't have a child, but we do have a little fur baby, a little 13
yep.
year old cat. So
Oh,
he
okay.
might wander on in, but he's also very comfortable and a lazy. He's 13. He's like 68, so I'm
Yeah,
not going to call him lazy. He's earned his rest in a sense. But
yeah,
either way, if there are interruptions on either of our ends,
yeah,
perfectly fine with me.
yeah. Me too, man. Yeah, this is a relaxed environment. I don't have an agenda. I don't have certain questions lined up. Uh, I'm honestly not very good at that. Like holding a
Um,
structure,
that's all right. That's all right, because I made notes on
Oh shit, you're
bunch
better
of
than me. Hell yeah.
uh, they're just napkins, man. I don't know. I didn't know what I wrote. I just wrote out my ideas. I'm
That's
just saying like
good.
today.
Hell yeah.
I'm just being
Dude,
like
that's
talking
how
points.
I mean, people writing on napkins and scraps and stuff, that's how, movies are made. I mean, for real.
This is it. I was just there like, man, I've got some idea. I know what I'm gonna want to talk about, but I also know, because I'm just gonna ramble like a son of a bitch, let me just at least write out some note. And then I looked at the note I'd made and been like, now what was I actually gonna say about that note? And then I had to keep finding more and more paper, and it's like I had a stack of just tissues from probably McDonald's. I was like, oh, quick little shout out to McDonald's sponsor.
Yeah, woo! Good napkins to write on.
Great napkins, fantastic writing materials, and yeah, there's food there too, but mainly the napkins. No. You just make do with what you've got, essentially. That's how
Yeah.
I look at Airsoft. Make do with what you got.
Yes.
And napkins it was.
Exactly. There you go.
Doing it again.
What kind of
Uh,
a mug is that?
this
It
is
looks cool.
it's a Boba Fett Mandalorian Stein, because I knew I
Oh
was going to need a
shit.
big one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got this from, let's get a nice little zoom in for the people. There we go.
Hmm.
Oh, bad guy, good
Yeah,
guy.
that's awesome.
And I'm feeling like very much like a fake nerd because I haven't actually seen The Mandalorian yet, or well, of course the Book of Boba Fett in that case. But here I am rocking the Stein. I needed a big mug, but also I just I'm not gonna lie. It's like, I needed a big mug. I don't ask me about the show though. I don't know nothing about it yet. All I know is that apparently, like 16 years later, we finally realized he had a jetpack and left the Sarlacc. That's good. Good. I don't know. Great.
Well, listen, I watched The Mandalorian and I don't remember it because I was drinking every time I watched it.
I loved I've loved what I've seen of the Mandalorian, but I've also just been real quick to just fall off of it. Like, should we watch another episode? Nah, it's all right. I'm pretty sure the Baby Yoga's still gonna be cute. Baby Yoda is still gonna be cute.
He might do yoga.
He's still gonna be unnecessarily badass in the next one. I think I get the
Yep,
gist. So
exactly.
it's been 2 seasons now, and I'm just there like, I really, I don't care.
Now, are you a Star Wars fan? Like most of the
I'm
Star Wars movies?
annoyingly, I am. Once again, I feel like such a bad nerd for not watching these ones because the way that like the first episode alone of Mandalorian, it was literally like a space samurai western, and I feel like I should have really cared and loved all of those aspects of it. But I
Yeah.
was also just like, I get it. Baby Yoda is extremely cute. I get it. I think I get the general. I felt very much like I've seen
Yeah.
this, and this isn't saving the whole universe to me. I just kept thinking about the new trilogy that came out, and it wasn't worth my time.
Yeah.
You know, yourself?
I did so, obviously the original Star Wars movies came out a long time ago when I was a kid. And then years, in the past probably 5 years or so, when all the other ones came out, one of my sons bought the whole set, on Blu-ray,
Nice.
and I was like, I'm gonna watch them all, but I'm gonna watch them in the order that you're, chronological, like how it's supposed to go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Okay.
because they were two of my sons were talking about the last one that came out. They were like, it was shit, there's like whatever. And so I didn't watch that by itself. I watched the whole set within like, 4 days or something,
Yeah. Binge.
And yeah, I did. And I just picked up where, I mean, it really flowed together well. And that, man, I was super impressed. Like I had
Honest-
never been into Star Wars that much. And I watched them all like that. And I was like, this is the way you got to watch it, man. It was fucking
Honestly,
awesome.
I'm with you. I'm 100% with you on that
Yeah.
one. I did that about maybe 2, 3 years or so, but
Hmm.
with once again all the new when all of them had come out, and I was there like, you know what? Maybe I'm being a little bit too critical on the new trilogy as well. Maybe they're all out. Why not? I was a big old pirate about it. I did stream them. Sorry,
Yeah.
but like I sat down, I streamed them episodes 1, 2, 3. I was there with my friend as well. We were just chilling, just for a good long weekend or so. So we watched episode 1, 2, 3, then the animated Clone Wars parts in
Oh,
between
yeah.
them as well. And they were just like we were a little bit more in the know as to why the hell everything was going on, essentially. And I was just
Oh,
there like,
okay.
oh, like, so when things are all explained, it's actually incredibly good. And
Yeah.
I was there like, that shouldn't be how a show works, but it still works. If it works, it works. And that's the way it's supposed to be actually watched, essentially, because people hate on Anakin, they really do, and it's
Yep.
not fully deserved. His whole breakdown, it kind of works out if you just
Yeah.
watch it again.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
exactly.
Don't give it another chance, but I don't blame him. It's a bit of a chore. It really, a bit of
Yeah.
an ask, really.
So I forgot about the Clone Wars, like filling in those gaps. Yeah, because the one son actually that bought the whole set, he was telling me about the Clone Wars stuff, and I forgot about it. I just watched all the movies, but yeah, the Clone Wars stuff like adds in a lot of the information. Man, it's
little filler.
yeah, right. What a big story, man! Like
True.
huge story.
Like, and I think that's kind of why the new trilogy, which I do feel like I need to go back and rewatch those ones again. I didn't give 7, 8, and 9 another shot, but it's like there was opportunities with that universe. They've got this whole big. They went to like a casino planet and everything just for a quick little pointless jaunt, essentially, because that mission didn't go anywhere. And I just kept thinking like, if we're gonna go to a casino, can we not have a heist, an actual heist at least? Can we not? The rebels could use that funds, anything. So maybe if I go watch it again, that scene will make sense.
Yeah.
But that's a big ask though. Oh, those movies.
I
Those
know,
movies.
right? Oh yeah. Yeah, I
So
haven't seen the new Boba Fett thing or whatever. I haven't seen anything else actually since I watched all those in a row.
there's a lot. They're
Yeah.
at like Bad Batch and the other Clone Wars and Rebels and I
Holy
think
shit.
Legends. There's like literally just Star Wars word. If you can think of a word, they made a whole other like subsection of a show.
Tack a new word on the end.
I was just there like, oh please put the dictionary down, Disney, please, I beg you. Oh,
Star
it's
Wars
a lot.
Airsoft.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen some builds out there based around, of course, the Mandalorian ones as well. Not a lot of
Yeah.
stormtroopers, but Mandalorian. Like apparently a culture that is based all around weapons has some kind of like layover with people who really enjoy their weapons. Who would have thought? Who would have thought it? Really?
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, it's odd. It's odd.
You know, Curly was when I was talking to him. He's a big Star Wars fan. He had like figures in the video. I was looking. He had like a shelf where he had all his guns and stuff, and he has like his uniforms that he wears on the field. And on the top shelf there was Star Wars figures up there. I said, "Are those Star Wars figures?" He said, "Yeah, man. I'm a huge Star Wars buff or whatever." And then he pans the camera around. He's got like a case. Like a glass case with like 3 shelves or whatever, and he's got the Darth Vader helmet, the Boba Fett helmet, all kind of shit like that. And I was like, oh my god, that looks awesome, you know. So he was talking about at one point he had a stormtrooper outfit, and yeah, and it was like he said he tried, you know, like walking around and stuff. He said it was so loud, just clanking together and stuff. He's like, because I asked him, I was like, did you wear it on the airsoft field? He said, no, this thing, it's so loud and clunky. He said, I don't know how they
No
even
wonder they
filmed.
couldn't hit it.
So he said, yeah, it was kind of flimsy. So like he said, I think that it would probably crack if it got shot. I don't know, but yeah, yeah. There's a lot of guys that you know, that do the different suits like Halo, you know, different video game stuff or whatever, and go on the field like that.
And manage to actually like make functional pieces of cosplay essentially. And I was thinking about this. The missus was talking to me about this earlier in preparation. Like that Airsoft essentially, it's a fashion show with firearms in some sense, and like a lot more of the cosplay aspect is being brought into it, and I love it. I'm not going to complain about it. A lot more people are bringing like creative flair into just military gear essentially, and it's just I've actually where's been trying to make myself a functional. I'm just gonna bring the whole head because I'm more of a comic book nerd myself. So I've got myself a little Red Hood helmet, the full helmet. No way I'm taking this one onto a field, but I have been thinking about making a functional version. Just need a red mask essentially, and just probably taking it to a night game. It probably wouldn't work in the day. I don't have years of bat training or whatever the hell comics give them.
Yeah, right. That looks cool, man. You made that?
Thank you. The base I pretty much made, but I added the little black and silver details to it at the end of it. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah.
I just love the creativity that people bring towards airsoft. Like it's all uniform but unique form. Yeah, there it is. That works. That'll do.
Are you like an artist? Do you like drawing and kind of crafty, you know, painting and?
That's the thing.
No?
I try my hardest. I'm just gonna. Well, this is the thing. I'm this time filled to the brim with coffee. By the way, I am just buzzing all over the place. So
good.
We're prepared for a lot of movement, but
that's all right.
I'm not artistic in the slightest. Like I've got no actual talent for it, but I give it a go because that's the beauty of airsoft. Like just give it a chance. The worst that's going to happen is that you're going to break your gear, essentially, and it was probably
Right.
going to get broken at some point, right?
Exactly.
Oh, the darkness has gone out, so I do post a lot because I call myself a photographer on air. I'm not a photographer. I call myself one on Instagram. But I do my little projects, essentially. Army of Two. I always loved video
Yes.
games, and Army of Two was my jam. Just the fact
Yeah.
that you could like get custom masks. I was thinking like, yes, yes. I
I
need my
love that game
enemies.
too. Yeah.
Right, so good. I didn't manage to play the third one, but I didn't need to. The ones I
Yeah.
played, amazing. I left it on a high note, I think. But what was it? Yeah, this one was my quarantine project essentially, which
Oh, that's
I
awesome, dude.
thank you. Thank you. I figured two sides of a side, like
Holy
Sega
cow,
and
that looks
Rio.
just like the one in the game.
Preach. I tried to make it an inspiration, but I do feel like I stole a lot more of it. And the Dias de los Muertos version, which is
Yeah, the Muertos. That looks
once again,
awesome, man.
it's messy as hell, but I'm not an artist. But at the same point,
No, that
Airsoft
looks really good.
appreciate that, man. It's just I don't. That's the thing. Annoyingly though, as they're just like cosplay kinds of things, and with mesh covers, I don't feel as secure taking them to game
Right.
just because like, it hasn't happened yet. But you hear the horror stories of that
Yeah.
person who was wearing mesh goggles, took a sniper around, and it fragmented. And now
Yep.
they're walking around like fucking Nick Furious or something. It's just why risk it, you know? But
Yeah.
they look nice hanging up on the wall though.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, for sure. That looks cool, man. You know what other game had some really cool masks later on was Payday. I don't know if you ever played that.
I've
You know,
always
the
wanted to
bank.
get in Payday. That's the thing. I don't have
Yeah.
four friends. I don't even
Yeah.
have like four friends online. They were all on Warzone, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Can we all try out Payday? What? Spend money on another game? Nah. Warzone. That game makes you pay with hard drive space. But I've loved it.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do a Payday kind of inspired loadout as well, but
Yeah.
that's the thing. I don't know enough about them. It's just a suit and a tack vest, essentially.
Right. Yeah, that's all it is. And then the
Huh.
mask change. Yeah.
Okay, all right. If I could, that'd be great for a CQB game at least.
Yeah.
E-Rock, you put an idea in my head. That's going on the maybe pile right there. I'm cooking that one up now.
There you go.
Hey,
Yes.
what about yourself? Have you done? I know that you guys are really good at the fixing the insides and the technical parts of the guns themselves. But I know that I saw that you guys had painted. Oh, what was the name?
Oh, the
Oh,
Chappie Gun?
that was a Chappie. Yes, Chappie Gun.
Bro.
So you guys do a lot of those projects?
I've done a few of them. And the Chappie one, Chappie is one of my favorite movies of all time.
It is
And
good. It is very good.
yeah. And so when we started, coming up with an idea for one of the giveaways, I was like, man, I've really been wanting to do like a Chappie gun, like the one that he uses in the in that movie where it's like mostly yellow and it's kind of distress
It's like a warning sign
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah. And I was like, I would like to do this. So I started it and I was like, I'm going to film it. And if it doesn't turn out, good looking, like nice or whatever, then I'll just fucking start over or repaint it or something like that. But
If it's broken, oh well.
right. Exactly. I about did break it because I didn't tape off, like I painted everything and then I didn't think about the magwell. So the magwell, I actually had to sand out because like I had to buff it out because the mag wouldn't go up in there all the way and then it wouldn't pull out. I was like, shit, because I was going to tape it off, but I thought I would like some overspray in there to kind of make it look cool. But so it's not this real drastic change of, bright yellow and then this, black open magwell, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it did not work. It's not
No.
functional. Like I had to fix it before I sent it out for the giveaway. And so, I mean, I learned, but whatever. I've done, so that one was fun to do. And then I did a sniper rifle. And the sniper rifle one, I actually put up a short on our channel of painting it because that was spur of the moment, like completely just impromptu. We were out there testing out this sniper rifle and it was like average. It was okay, right? It was just one of these ones we got in a mystery box and it was shooting okay to slightly not okay. So I was like,
Boxes.
yeah, I know, right? So I'm
Love 'em.
like, I'm going to make this thing look cool because we were going to put it in a giveaway. And they're like, well, how are you going to paint it? I said, I don't know. Maybe I'll do the camouflage thing, So we were literally standing out there. I had paint in the shed. So I went and grabbed a couple of things of spray paint. I look around on the ground. I grabbed a bunch of grass and hay and sticks and laid it on the gun and just started spraying. And they were like, are you painting now? I'm like, fuck it. Let's,
Why not? Like, why the hell not? If it doesn't look good after that, we're just going to spray paint it anyway.
Exactly.
Like, why not?
So
that's connecting with nature right there.
Yeah, right. I know, right? Yeah, of course. And then I'm taking this spray painted grass and throwing it back on the ground, But it turned out fine. Yeah, I know. Contamination, but it turned out good. And it was like super quick and easy. I did like part of it like that, and then I was like, okay, this is gonna look nice. So then I actually, filmed doing the whole thing, and I did that one. I taped off where I needed to, so it wouldn't, fuck it up. But it turned out nice,
See, yeah. That's the beauty of like spur of the moment kind of ones, and that's what happens. That's what happened with my Dia de los Muertos one. Essentially, I was just looking at it and I was thinking, you're kind of plain. I mean, you got a skull and everything, but you could be. It's like that Wonder Woman 1984 guy. It's like, you look good, but you could be better. It's one of those situations. Yeah, and if it doesn't look out, if it doesn't work out, just start again, or just start from scratch. It's fine.
Yeah.
That's the beauty. That's the beauty of it. Just throwing your own flair onto either your own stuff or like. Yeah. Well, nobody's gonna ask me yet, but like just on other people's stuff as well. Or just making it their own. Essentially, there are many rifles and many masks and many snipers out there like it, but this one is yours.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we had a good time doing that. We planned on painting a pistol. I don't think I have it in here, but we planned on painting one of the pistols we were going to give away because somebody, I can't remember what happened in one of our videos. We were doing a review or just testing out a couple guns, and somebody said something about, oh, I know what it was. Johnny had just gotten a Nobrich, one of the Nobrich pistols, and he when he opened up the slide, he's like, yeah, Nobrich is known for this purple nozzle or whatever, like and Johnny JP was like, yeah, purple's my favorite color. So I said, oh, so the next giveaway we do, I'm going to get like purple paint and paint it like a purple, some kind of purple stuff. So I ended up buying this, this glittery, super glittery purple paint. And I haven't used it yet. So that was like, so that idea came up like right before we stopped doing videos on our channel. Like we had this big lull for a while because everyone's schedules changed, and so it was hard to get together and do things, So so I still have the paint. I see it all the time, and I'm like, I really want to do this thing, man. I want to make it look really cool, sparkly.
Purple nurple. It's got to be made. And one of these days, as soon as that's it. You can have a project on the back burner for literal years, but. Like life happens as well. Yeah. What can you do? What can you do though? But hey, it's not going anywhere. I don't think it's going off. Paint can't.
No, not really.
It can't expire. You'll be all right. Yeah. The purple nurple will wait. It'll wait for you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing something like that. I really do enjoy stuff like that. I was never really an artist. I can draw here and there, but not nothing great.
Once again, I feel you on that one. That nothing's going to be sold in a gallery that I've made. I've always been a little bit.
Me neither.
Just a bit more when it comes to creation. I'm a bit creativity. Even I'm better at destroying things essentially. So
me too.
So the first couple of guns I got, of course, they had to be. Oh yeah, I did have a question about that. Over here we have a UCARA license kind of thing. You have to play at a certain site for three games over 90 days kind of things in order to get your UCARA, which then lets you get all black guns. That is something I wanted to ask if you guys have to deal with as well. But essentially what I did was took my guns that were all blue at the time and just took a little metal scraper brush to them and just scratched and destroyed for a good day or two just to scrape off the paint. And it came out silver afterwards at the end of all of it. And I was just thinking afterwards, now this is art that I can get behind. This is fine art. This is great.
That's cool. No, so when you bought your first airsoft gun, it has to be. Is it painted blue?
A majority of them have like the 50%
Oh,
of it at least has to be either bright blue, bright orange, bright green. It's got to be a bright color
I
essentially. And like
gotcha.
once you get your UCARA, it's called UK United Rifle Association. I'm gonna make that up. I'm gonna assume that's what it means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once you've done that, you can then just get all black guns, and that's just once I did that, my bank account just oh my god. Oh,
Hey, listen, that's a common theme with airsofters. Once they get into it, see, I told you to get a
hello.
visitor.
Oh,
Hi.
surprise cameo.
What you doing? Did you go to the park? You want to say hi?
Hello.
Yeah. Wave. Say hi.
Hiya.
Uh-oh. Look, she's about to climb up on the.
Here we go. We're gonna get some drawing done. You mentioned it's time for drawing, I believe.
Oh yeah.
I would like a happy sun wearing sunglasses, if that's all right. Just
There
like
you
the
go.
Yankees do.
Yeah, we could do that.
A happy sun wearing sunglasses. What's he wearing sunglasses for? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, right.
That's
You want
the
to come up here and
Yankees.
say hi? Yeah. Come on. Come here. I told you. She said first thing. I want to draw.
Hi there. Nice to meet you.
Uh,
Don't worry. I had notes. We've been on for a good 45 minutes, and I haven't gone through a single one of my notes here.
oh,
Not a
we're gonna get
single
to
one of
those. We're gonna get to
them.
those.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna get to those.
They all depended on and I got my favorite guns all lined out, and haven't even shown off any of them. I'll let you
So
crack on. Get on with your family stuff first.
this is Tanner.
Hi, Tanner. Ooh,
Hello.
okay.
Uh-oh, there she goes.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, can you bring me two more of these?
Yes.
Thanks, babe. Appreciate it. So anyway,
You, sir, have a fine family. There's no denying
thank you.
that. Absolutely
you.
love the people there.
Thank you.
I just saw the doors like fling open.
Oh yeah, and that little face sticking up here.
Exactly. The little so, like for such force, it was like, oh, hello.
Oh, she cracks me up, man. Awesome. Thanks, honey. Let me close this. All right.
As we were saying,
Yeah.
life just happens sometimes. Like that's the only other
Oh,
thing
yeah.
that gets in the way of like of airsoft. Essentially, just life. You know.
Exactly.
Just
I
that.
mean, job, family, and then airsoft.
In that order, every time.
Just about, right? Yeah, that's she's great. So we usually go get her like my wife will go pick her up usually on the weekends or whatever. My son him and his wife live like 20 minutes away. So
Okay.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
And then where we live right now in Simpsonville, South Carolina, there's a park, a really nice kids park
Huh.
with they have like a little train that goes around. You can take a train ride.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, it's really cool, man. It's like a mini train.
Oh,
So it's like 40 people can fit on this thing,
what?
and it's really it's like a really long track. So it goes around the whole park. They've got a soccer field there. They've got which I guess you guys call football, right?
I
Football.
translated it in my brain.
And they've got 2 baseball fields or 4 baseball fields, and then this huge playground for the kids, and then they got this giant shelter with like picnic tables, and people have. I mean, it's a really nice place, and it's literally like a minute, 1 minute from our house. So she gets her and takes her up there, and they have a blast. They'll stay there, most of the day.
Understandably, like there's so much to do. I would do
It's
this
fun.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh,
So in the winter, they just had for Christmas, they had that train going. They had like for a whole week before Christmas, they did nighttime where it got dark, and they had all the Christmas lights on, and they had Santa Claus, of Santa there.
they're on the train to the North Pole.
Yeah, and it was really nice. So we took her up there, and she loved it. It was a good time. So, but yeah, we do parties here all the time. Like this, our house ended up somehow being the party house. So we we have just last weekend we had a big birthday party for my one son, and there was like 40 people here, and I can't tell you how many shots we did, bro. We had like 10 different bottles of liquor. I mean, it got pretty crazy, you know. So, and I'm taking pictures. I always take pictures of everybody when we're doing shots and stuff. But so anyway,
somebody has to remember these nights. Somebody's got
oh,
to have like photographs. We need
yes,
to have evidence of what happened last night.
exactly. That's why I take pictures, because they're like, why are you always taking pictures? I'm like, because I won't remember this tomorrow.
Got to be a photo. There's got to be a photo trail. Otherwise,
Exactly.
we've all seen The Hangover. Nobody wants this. Nobody wants that. We gotta have proof. We gotta have little breadcrumbs. Just hang them around like oh, that's why the fridge is out.
That's what happened.
Right.
Yeah, usually the next morning after a party, the first thing I do, I wake up and I look at my phone. Like, the first thing I look at is my bank account, because I don't remember what I spent. And then I look at my pictures and I'm like, where did we go? What did I do? Oh, okay, I got it.
Oh,
yeah.
oh no, I left the house. Oh no, I gotta check the bank
Yeah.
account. Where did I go? Oh
Yes.
no.
There was one night I went out and met some buddies of mine. One of the guys I was actually in the military with, he lives close to me, and he called me. He's like, "Hey, meet us up here at this bar." So I went out. I don't remember getting home. I don't remember most of the night. So I wake up. I look at my account. I have like $52 just on the jukebox in the bar. I said, what in the hell did I do? Like, I bought all these songs.
It was literally like, was it the same song on repeat? Was it an album?
I don't know. Oh, I mean, on the app thing, it doesn't show because you can just sit there. It's like one of those jukeboxes where you can, it connects to an app on your phone. So you can just put in, yeah, and you pay for, whatever. I was like, what the hell? I played like the whole Metallica concert or some shit. What am I doing?
Oh man. Oh, that has to have been like, I've heard like of pocket dialing and like butt dialing people, but never just like a butt DJ, just setting it up inside your pocket, just like.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah, my
man,
buddy.
I haven't heard that in ages. Let's get that going.
Oh, so funny. That's usually what happens. All the old stuff, Now, did you grow up with siblings?
Yeah, I had. I had. Man, it disappeared. No, I got one brother, one sister, one adopted sister, and two half sisters. Though.
Okay.
So it's a family of women mainly, and
yeah.
But I'm the baby of that entire group, which is. It's fun. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like a prince. It's great. No,
that's good. Now, are you guys close?
Annoyingly, because of good old the air being on fire. Essentially, I haven't managed to see my family in
right
as long as I'd like to. But I still message them and drop them a line every so often. And I'd say no. I've yet to get them to come to an Airsoft game with me, which pissed me right off. Because of course they make fun of me for it. Like I'm a giant nerd playing around with toy guns when they haven't even given. You can't make fun of it if you haven't given it a go yet. And mainly, I just want to shoot them. But it's not fair.
Exactly. I was just talking with one of the girls in the UK, and just a few weeks ago, and she said the same thing. She said somebody in her family or friends or whatever, said this, like, "Oh, you play Airsoft? Oh, what is that? Oh, it's toy guns." And she says, "Let me shoot you with it and come back with that, come back to me with that attitude." Yeah. And I mean, most people aren't going to understand,
This is it. Like I'm both of the attitude of I mainly understand that it's just a game and we're out here just playing with some toy guns when I'm actually at the site, because sometimes you'll get the players who get really aggro about things. But like outside of it, I will stand and die on this hill that Airsoft is a real sport with real athletes, real aches and pains afterwards. We belong to the Olympics.
I know, right?
But of course, once I'm there, it's just like, we're just a bunch of men running around in the woods shooting each other. Yeah, let's just have some fun with it,
Yep.
Outside of that, it's just like, hey, don't talk shit about my hobby, all right? Everybody's got a hobby. Some people will go and do lines of coke off a stripper's ass on the weekends. I wake up early on a Sunday and I shoot my friends. We all have our vices, all right?
That's what it is.
I'm pretty sure that can be used in the podcast. Like we all have our vices. Go snort that coke. I'm gonna go shoot my friend. Sorry.
I mean, you could do both.
A lot of sites here, they're like, we will turn you away if you're under the influence of like, look, all I'm going to do is win harder. That's all.
That's it. You're going to, look, when you show up, you're going to be like, who's ready? All right? Did they say go?
Come on. Let's go. Let's respawn. Let's go. Play the objective. Like, I will be my own team. He's already out there. Wow. Did he stay for the brief? I think he knows it. It's fine. I think it wouldn't have made a difference.
That's funny, man. Well, what notes did you have there you wanted to go over?
I had some questions.
I'm curious.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Because one of the podcasts I did, the guy who's a friend of ours who actually lives local to us, he's been in a couple of our videos when he's real smart and he's real analytical. And he says, when I started the podcast, he goes, like right in the beginning, I have an after action report that, cause he just came back from an event and I took, I wrote some notes and stuff and I said, okay, go ahead. I just sat back and listened. It was great. I mean, he's really good at kind of getting to the point of what, I'm all over the fucking place when I talk. So it was great. It worked out great,
That's the thing. Once again, I made these notes because I just know that I can chat shit for England. Essentially, that's a phrase we've got over here. Like if there's an Olympic, if there was a sport for just talking shit, I'm taking gold. I'm taking the gold every time. So I made just these notes so I could have an idea of what I wanted to talk about. And then what did I get? Yeah, this makes no goddamn sense on just their own. Oh crap! It's like how I got into airsoft and like tell you what, I got into it because, well, once again, it's actually that I went the completely civilian route of like airsoft. Essentially, I do private security instead of, and I haven't managed to get in through the forces or anything. But because we have a initiative over here through the SIA, the Security Industries Authority, anyone essentially can get their license and then either work on the doors, which is a living hell. I'm willing to say that.
What is that? What working on the doors?
Being a bouncer, essentially. Sorry, I should have explained.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, being a bouncer, which is I say it's a living hell because it's just some people. You can get like some people. That's all I'm gonna say on the matter. Actually, I'm not going to down talk my fellow brothers in high vis as we all have to wear over here. But it's like, yeah. So that's through the private security one is how I mainly got enough friends who were also like interested in guns and ex-forces as well, essentially, to make an airsoft team. But myself, I just have always loved guns. Essentially, like my earliest memory is watching my older brother play Doom or Soldier of Fortune. That would have been it. It would have been one of these earliest Soldier of Fortune games. Watching him with a Desert Eagle shooting one of the enemies like to pieces with it, and I was like,
yes,
I don't know what the point of this game is, but I love it. If that is the game to just blow people apart, I don't even know what the storyline was in that game, but I'm pretty sure it was just there like, that gun is great. I want that thing forever in my life. So, I forgot to take it out of my little armory, but one of the first guns I did buy was a nice, cheap and cheerful Desert Eagle. Had to be done.
Oh, nice.
Had to be done.
Yeah.
I don't even use it anymore. Now it's just a little, paperweight. But, it looks nice on the wall. It looks nice in the armory.
Yeah, they look awesome.
They're a pain in the ass to find magazines, essentially, and I'm just there like, what's the point of the beautiful looking gun if I can only fire off a few rounds and then I'm just throwing my gun at the enemy, essentially.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta have function. Gotta have form over function.
Yep.
What else? Because I wanted to talk about my little armor. I just wanted to show off, to be honest there. I kind of want to show off the toys.
That's what we're doing, man.
That was it. I was always a fan of, if you could name an action movie, essentially, from like late 80s onwards, I've watched it, and I've absolutely dug the guns in it. Yep. Part 1, Part First Blood Part 2. Yeah. And my personal favorite, number 3, when Rambo goes off and helps the Taliban. He didn't know. There was no way he could have known. There was no way he couldn't have known.
Yes.
That is when he was at like his most shredded and most lean, and just like definitely hasn't aged the best. Ironically, just when you're on later viewing, but still,
yeah.
The bow and arrow, the Bowie knife especially, made me need to get my melee weapon on, essentially.
Oh,
I had
that's
to get a
nice.
PVC Bowie knife because, well, compensation for starters, obviously, but also just Rambo all the way.
That is cool.
Thank you. It's that was an annoying thing that bloody COVID ruined for me. Essentially, melee kills in airsoft. It's another paperweight. It's another fancy paperweight now. But hey, things are getting better. But the knives will get to come out and play soon. Gotta keep hoping. But what else was it? I already mentioned the Desert Eagles. Of course, couldn't go wrong with M4. Like, you can't go wrong with one of these old classics.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool looking.
Thank you. I put on, instead of trying to spray paint it, or because I knew that I was going to want to change designs, essentially, so I just got like a bunch of woodland stealth tape and just taped it to fucking...
Oh, that's
smart. Either side. So I can use it either CQB or woodland games. Well, that's the thinking, at least. But,
that's cool.
Thank you.
Is that your main? Well. Is that what you normally run?
Yeah.
That's gas.
Yeah. It was a steal, essentially. I managed to find Golden Eagle. Golden Eagle mainly makes shotguns now. If you guys got... Yeah, they're...
We got one gun from Golden Eagle, yeah. Mm-hmm.
They're blowing up. They're really, really... At least they're shotguns like that. Actually, even the M4s, if you can go... Golden Eagle, sponsor us. If you can go ahead and get your hands on one of these, this is a nice, reliable piece of hardware, no doubt about it. It was a steal because it was when they were just kind of being introduced, definitely before COVID. Because weirdly enough, they were like on hold because they were working for like PP Chinese over in China. They were like really helping out over there, which is good on them. But I got this for like 115. Something like that, quid. A gas blowback rifle for less than 200. Whoa.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You're a good little gun. That's me.
Now, did you already have like that sight and everything on there, or did you already have the sight for it when you got it, or you bought it separate?
Yeah, luckily, this is nowhere near my first gun. I'll tell you that much. This is about my, I think, fourth M4.
Oh wow! Yeah.
That wasn't, Airsoft, sometimes it doesn't matter how much money you put into it and like how much practice you've done at home, because the gun will work perfectly fine on dry firing and also just acquiring the sights and everything, and come game day, just doesn't want to work. Why not? It wasn't feeling it, because fuck you, that's why. Because that's why.
You test it that morning, you get on the field, nope, it don't work.
Even old reliable here, even this little cheeky bitch was, I did all the training. It even got through chrono at the field. I got through the chrono, and as soon as I got into the actual field itself, every single magazine was just... And that's the sound of me shitting myself as far as I'm concerned out there in the field. Nothing was working. And I was just there like, I'm going to have words with you later on. And I had to just leave her to the side. And I was like, well, so it's the... That's it. It's the inconsistency and like just the random gamble of airsoft. Or just, hey, I know you were having fun with that gun all week, but fuck you. No more.
Exactly. We had so these guys have been through a lot of different guns. He bought a Lancer Tactical M4, like one of the cheapest versions. Okay. Or maybe he got it in a mystery box. I can't remember, but it was one of the cheapest guns. That thing is still, and this is 2 years ago when we first started, like 2.5 years ago, we first started the channel. Still running, never messed up, never broke. It always feeds. Like, it's the craziest shit ever, because they bought, $500 Crytek, whatever, LVOAs. They've got, and those work good, but the one of them that they got, it went right out of the box. It was fucking up. Like the hop up was screwed up. They had to fix it.
No.
I mean, they've had all the, one of the guys bought a Vector for like $500, and that thing was shit, bro. It was total shit. Now, normally they're good. I'm just saying the one he got happened to
That's
be.
it.
It
The
was
work.
we couldn't figure out why. It was just shit. So
That's it.
and he always goes back to that. Any event they go to, he'll still take that cheap ass Lancer Tactical, and it's always either as a backup or the main, whatever. It always runs. It's
That's
so
it.
weird.
You have to have. I called the M4 then, my old reliable, but I feel like at least at least an AEG definitely has to be your reliable, like something
Yeah.
that will not fuck up. Those are hard to find as well. Like
Mm-hmm.
congratulations on being the man with the golden butthole. Apparently, to your friend, you got the one. Yeah, that's it. You got the one Lancer, but also on the flip side, you got that one Vector that apparently just like
Yep.
had the crappiest safety inspector on the line that day.
Right.
Life balanced out. My real backup now is my little Tech 911, the Lose.
Ooh, I like that.
Thank you. But unfortunately, it's not flowback or anything, and can only find high kappa. I hate high kappa magazines so much.
Really?
I kind of do because of the rattle. Essentially, this
Oh,
is
yep.
it's just a maraca, just going at it. Oh, Canto, look at me go. Maribel. But at the same point, it's speedy, it's nifty.
Yeah,
and
that looks cool.
Thank you. But as you said, even you have to have actual reliable, because just on the day they can't just decide, you know what? No, it's just not feeling it. Got to have a backup at least. Do
Yeah.
you guys bother a lot with sidearms, or like having a real last resort essentially?
Yeah,
Or
sidearms. Yeah, and they always take they'll always have a sidearm on them, but most events. One of my sons bought the Hater, that
yes,
revolving.
yeah,
Yeah,
I got one.
and that
Love it.
thing looks badass. Yeah,
Yeah.
we thought about is we were talking about painting guns. We thought about painting one of them white because I saw online when he first got it that somebody had done that and made it look like the Ace of Spades from Destiny 2, and it
Yeah.
looks fucking awesome, bro. So we were talking about that. I was like, I could paint it white, but I'm not good enough to make it look like that,
But you want me to make a spade and a
Yeah.
diamond and a
And I'm drinking. Okay.
yeah, exactly.
No.
My hand's already shaking. All right, okay. Okay, all right. If
No.
it comes up bad, but the Hater was one of my first buy. Well, one of my first buys. There's too many to really go into it because it's a cheap and cheerful gun as well. But like
Yeah.
10 shots can't go wrong, and like
Yeah.
literally, if you paint it, I think mine packed up once again. I'm not sure why. Now, just whenever I put a CO2 cartridges, it just feeds through. I'm not going to complain. It's like $75. It's nothing really,
Right.
nothing. I literally sometimes just take it just to throw people off. Essentially, you're expecting the shot. You're not expecting the gun. But
No, you just gotta intimidate them with him. Like they come around the corner, you're like, "Don't make me pull it. Don't make me pull
do
it."
not make me pull the Hater. You're gonna hate it. I'm gonna hate myself for doing it. Don't make me do it. I did. I went ahead. I got myself a charging Rhino, which was honestly maybe the worst thing I'd ever done. Because it's
Oh, that
It's
looks
only-
awesome.
it's only 6 shots and it's
Yeah.
heavier than a motherfucker, but at the same time, it's just so futuristic. It's like
It looks cool.
it's the Hater's like older brother essentially, but
Yeah.
I do not know how to reload shells. Well, I know how to reload shells like really
Yeah.
slowly. Essentially, like once I take that to a
Yep.
game, I'm gonna have the worst time. But it's all about the intimidation factor, I think.
That's all it is.
All about just getting in their heads. You don't make me pull it.
So you were asking me earlier about the like going on the field for the first time and stuff. So we don't have those kind of rules here where like you can go you can buy an airsoft gun. I don't know what the age is. Like if you go into a store, like a 10-year-old couldn't go into a store and buy an airsoft gun.
Yeah.
I think it's 13, something like that. But as far as going on the field, we don't have any of those rules. Like we don't have to have a license or anything like that. We just, in fact, none of the fields down here, you don't even have to have an orange tip. So you can show up to the field, and we don't use the barrel socks either. So they just show up to the field. Anybody, with whatever airsoft gun, and then you just go through the process of the chrono and all that. But now the chrono stuff, I think that's pretty much standard, from most people I've talked to in different countries is, the joules, like 1.5 joules is around average.
Yeah.
That they want, people to stay around. But yeah, we don't have any of those kind of things here in South Carolina. Like, little kid, like guys will bring their, dads will bring their, 10-year-old son with them, and here you go, just, put a mask on him and let him run around.
Throw him to the wolves.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If he dies, he dies. Good luck.
Yeah. So yeah, we don't have the. So I actually I didn't even know about the blue. Like your guns had to be painted, part of the color or a different color, like to show that it's an airsoft gun. But then you said if you play, or if you go to a field like 3 times in 90 days,
90 days. Yeah.
then you can use a gun that's not painted.
Yeah, you can apply for a UCARA license through the site you've been going to. They'll be registered with UCARA, which is it's an official database and everything. It's very fancy, very British, very British. I think very bureaucratic. But yeah, as soon as you just have gone through this site, they'll send out your details, get you a number, and then boom, 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 your armory is just getting built up. Oh God, that's the thing. Like before, I had my UCARA 1 or 2 or 3 guns or so. Then as soon as I got that number, my bank account was immediately in the fucking red. I bought like 5 guns off the first month. Just like, I don't know if I'm gonna need another M4, but I want one. So I had one.
Oh jeez, yeah. It does, man. It happens to everybody.
Right.
Everybody I've talked to, once you get into it, game over, man. Like
it's hard to stop because you're there thinking like the only thing that stops me actually is just thinking I literally only have 2 hands, and or you can only carry so many guns on the field. Do you need another M4? Like, no. Do you want one? Yeah. No. Do you need another G36? No. But do you have the magazines for it? Yes. So should you get one? It's in the basket already, brain. I'm sorry, it's already in the basket. I won't buy it, but it's there.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it does. It gets crazy with how involved. We have all these different guns. Like on this gun wall, we have just random stuff that we've gotten in mystery boxes. A pump shotgun, a G&G ARP9. That's actually what my ring light is hanging on. Is the ARP9 because I don't have a stand for it. So
you can do with what you've got.
I mean, I'm looking around like, where can I oh, here. There you go.
Right off the site. There we go. That is handy.
Hell yeah.
This gun's got so many features.
I know, right? Yeah, it's a cool. I mean, it's a really good community to be part of, and but it will definitely drain your bank account quick.
100%, but like you say, the community makes it worth it. I had a napkin about the community. A little shout out had to be done. That community.
Let's hear the napkin notes.
Boom! Bring a napkin note. Like as you mentioned, as you say, the community that I found at least through Instagram on this thing. I only started it. Well, I started it for my team, but also just to see like how many airsofters are around the UK. Boom! So many are just so many around the world, and the community have just been literally the loveliest people in the world as well. Like, who's on the shout out? Alex Hillary 39. I can't forget that motherfucker. That she's insane.
Oh, she texted me. She texted me yesterday on Instagram. She texted me and said she found out you were going to be on the podcast. And I said, "Yep,
finally
I
remembered
am
to tell people.
Talking to him tomorrow." And she was like, "Yes, I can't wait."
Oh God, this is it. Like I talk to her damn near every other day if I can. Like otherwise, unless life has gotten in the way, I'm chatting away to her essentially. But there's other just literal legends around here. We throw in the UK especially, we throw the phrase legends around a lot just to describe like a chicken sandwich or like a drink. Oh man, that drink was legendary. Like,
gotcha.
But these ones are legitimate legends. Essentially, too much L's. I may have had too much coffee, Rock.
Too much coffee?
May have had. I'm running low, which just means I'm going to need a refill, and that's all. Maybe a smaller cup. But anyway, who else is on this here list? Drumbeat_airsoft on Instagram.
Oh, I don't have that one. I'll have to get on there.
I think his name, real name James, at least drumbeat. He is an
Okay.
absolute like I can't even begin to describe the legendary status of this man. Mainly because
Awesome.
he's a fan of my cat. Honestly, he's the number one fan, and that's the quickest way through my heart. Essentially, to anyone out there trying to win me over, just say something nice about my cat. You're the international community as well on here because I've got a guy over in the States, Tactician Peanuts, leader of next underscore evolution underscore tacticians. I'm gonna assume isn't how they go by in real life. That's a mouthful and a half. But yeah, this dude is because I can always ask folks over in the UK. He's an absolute legend because he gave me like just good advice on what to actually train for essentially. Because guys
Right.
over here in the UK, without asking actual ex forces kind of people, their information might as well just be bullshit essentially. Like they don't really know what they're
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
But this dude, he's a firearms instructor over there, and he just was like just broke down the basics of like more important that you know where all of your gear is and like that you can swap over your hand, like swap over your rifle essentially just to work your corners more than
Yeah.
anything instead of just having the fanciest gear or all of the pockets or anything. It's just
Yep.
know where your shit is essentially, which
Yeah.
is that was it. Oh yeah, because I was like, well, thank you for that. Honestly, thank you for that. I felt like an idiot asking him that, but it's like no dumb questions,
Hey.
especially in this community. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, no dumb questions. I've just been asking and saying dumb things this whole time.
Me too. I do it every podcast. What are you talking about?
See, exactly that. This is a community. We all know we're a little bit idiotic. We're all fine with it. Lean into it. Lean into it.
Right.
We're all a bunch of
Right.
pumpkins. It's fine. It's fine. Lastly, no, not lastly, because lastly would include infer that they were leastly. Oh no, another bunch of letters. RO underscore 07 underscore dude 1988. Absolute legend, absolute ball ache of a handle. That is. Please look that one up. I'm not going to type that one out.
I actually follow him on Instagram. That one I do.
He's an absolute legend because I recently started doing a little small giveaway, just 2K. I'm just thinking like, yeah, thanks people. I don't know why you all are following me, but I appreciate that. And like he has blown that up. Well, like he put like just all the big names at least on air of UK Airsoft, Kicking Mustang and Femme
Yeah.
Fatale Airsoft and those ones. And it's like I'm pretty sure they're not going to check me out, but like thank you for telling them. That's nice. Appreciate that. Yeah, thanks,
Yeah.
man. Hella shout out. And yeah, and just of course the folks over in Brazil. Airsoft is huge in Brazil.
Dude, it's
No
huge over
idea.
there.
No
Yeah.
idea. But legends like TACY Tassie PCS. Wait, TSC. This coffee is making things a little bit blurry for me. So like Tassie God damn it. That's how
I'll
it
have
goes by.
I
TACY.
that sounds familiar. I think I follow
Her
that page.
her.
Yeah.
She's a great. She's always giving out this love and support on my post, and
Yeah.
well, once again, just like I don't know why folks decide to find and or follow me, but like I just appreciate it. I
Because
just
you're a
show
good
them I'm
dude.
like nah. It's just an idiot. Just willing to admit that I'm
Hey, you can
that's
still
the
be
most
a good
important
dude.
thing. I appreciate that. Yeah, things can be two things. Stuff can be two things.
Mm-hmm.
It takes good to know good. It takes one to know one is what I meant to say. Ah, Iraq, you are what we would deem a legend, good sir. A
Oh
legend.
shit. No, no.
Yeah,
Legendary
yeah.
pumpkin.
Yes, yes, sir. Once again, you have to dress up as a pumpkin on the next one. Don't bring any attention to it. Right. That's one note done. Boom. That one napkin note. I could blow my nose with
Napkin
that one.
note.
Boom. Right. Oh, did I have any other questions for you? Because I feel I've been rambling a lot. Do you have any
No,
questions?
man, you're good.
Oh, I covered the Utara one. You guys just go wild over there. I like that. It's got to be like 13. Then you can just get shot in the face.
Bro, it's
Don't
like the
mind.
Wild West over here.
Oh,
I
love
remember,
it.
I was talking to a guy that lives in another state here in the States. They have the barrel sock rule on
Yeah.
all the fields in that state. And he said, do you guys in South Carolina, do you have to wear barrel socks on your, guns at the fields? And I was like, no, man, they don't do that here. Like, we don't do any of that shit. Like, nothing. No orange tips, no fucking barrel socks. Like, if you get pulled over and you got a, airsoft gun in your back seat and you don't have an orange tip on it, the cop's gonna be like, "Hey, is that a real gun?"
Do you mind stepping out of the
Yeah.
car real quick?
Yeah. He's like, And you'd be like, no, man, it's airsoft, you know? They'll check it, but they're cool. Like, it's no big deal. And,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh,
yeah, dude. Yeah.
see,
They don't even,
that's
like, everyone's got guns down here, like real guns.
true.
Everyone
True.
around, yeah. We
That
all
is
have real guns. They don't give a
is my,
shit.
that was my theory essentially, like because like the stereotype, of course, America, like South Carolina, you said as well, like
Yeah.
gun culture being as it was, I at least hope that would infer a lot more like gun discipline as well. Like it's so
Right.
common essentially that like people.
Well,
Okay, all right.
sometimes.
Okay, the discipline part maybe not so much, but like the log. Okay, I was gonna say the logic, like the common sense. Oh damn, this is hard. No,
Well, I
the
mean, look, everyone, so yes, definitely because everyone grows up around guns, you know, down here, they are uh, way better, uh, you know, way better at like weapon handling and safety. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
But we all drink like crazy down here. So we have neighbors like, you know, two houses up. They'll go out and they'll have, you know, some guys over and they're drinking and they start pulling out their pistols. It sounds like a Wild West movie. There's like 3 or 4 guys shooting pistols into the woods. Just, I mean, doing mag dumps, just emptying the
gotta do
mags.
something
Pop,
with
pop,
your
pop, pop,
empties.
pop.
You gotta do something with those cans. What else are you gonna recycle them? No,
I mean,
no. Those are good targets.
it is a common experience around here. Every night, you just hear gunshots across the street. Somebody shooting a shotgun or a rifle, and we all like nobody calls the cops. Everyone's cool. It's no big deal. When we have people over, if somebody says, you know, I've never shot a gun before, I'm like, oh, let's go. Here you go. Come on. And I'll grab, you know, something like this. This is a Smith & Wesson 40, and I'll grab this, and we'll go out in the backyard and shoot. Like that's just normal shit, you know. So
America. I love it. I love it.
I fucking love it, bro.
That is a literal. That would be like a British person's actual nightmare, essentially. Like, firstly, they wouldn't be able to get any sleep. That sounds so loud, so hectic.
Oh yeah.
That's it. Like gun culture. We have a knife culture over here, essentially. Like, apparently, like if we're gonna go after somebody, we get in close kind of situation. But
Yeah.
I did always kind of wonder, just it's essentially the Wild West over there, and I love it. I do love it.
Yeah.
The only way mainly you come across having guns over here is like clay pigeon shooting or like fox hunting kind of things, which are accessible. Or like if you're a farmer, if you're way out in the wild country, but like no, that's not worth it. That's not. Then you
Yeah.
have to be a farmer essentially. You can get all of the
Right.
rifles. But otherwise, that's why I think airsoft is it's slowly like blowing up. Essentially, it's blowing
Yeah.
up like at a contained rate over here in the UK. Mainly
Yeah.
because I just think like we want to play with guns at our very core.
Yeah.
We want to play with toy guns. Sorry,
Yeah.
not toy guns. The more realistic, the better.
Right,
We want
right.
guns.
Yeah, that's you know, I mean, you're not going to uninvent guns. They're not going away. So I feel like, you know, better training so that people are safe with them is better rather than restrictions, you know? So it's I guess I always looked at it too, like when there's less restrictions, like I said, you know, we go out, you know, the Wild West, you know, everyone just goes out. You trust that they're not going to start blasting towards you.
Towards you, yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
but-
There's the training and safety discipline there, like
Right. And that, you know, the thing is, like, people think that laws are going to stop somebody from aiming somewhere. That's not going to stop it. So
down to
the
individual.
yeah, there's a consequence built in. So it's just like when you're driving on the road, you know, you have the yellow line in between you painted on the road. There's nothing stopping that other person from swerving and crashing into you. Okay, you know, head-on collision, whatever, or just sideswiping you. What's stopping them from doing that is the consequence of that action, right? And so if somebody starts shooting towards my house, they're about to get blown up. Okay,
Exactly.
So-
That chances are there's going to be the consequence.
Right.
That's just basic physics right there.
right. I mean, it's
Consequences,
just
reactions,
when you're
and
growing up.
actions.
Yeah, when you're growing up in school, you're a little kid. Somebody picks on you. You know, if you had they're bigger than you. If you had a friend that's, you know, close with you, or a brother that's bigger than them, bro, they're going down. You know, that's how it works. That's the natural part of life. You know, so you have this mutual respect because the this old saying I love that I always loved was peace through superior firepower.
Firepower.
Yeah, like that's
Classic.
what it is. So if you
The
just
day
let
before of a
people be,
deterrent, right?
yeah, let them be, man. Let them do their thing. If they're not hurting somebody, now if they do something that hurts somebody, then you give them consequence.
It's the
But
issue, yeah.
trying to get rid of all this, they're just putting all this red tape on stuff. All it does is agitate people.
True, true,
You
true.
know?
And that's the thing. You don't want to agitate folks that are armed when you think about it, really.
Right? Oh yeah.
But oh man, I'll tell you this much: when you want to talk about red tape, the UK. I'm just gonna say that one sentence. Like
Really?
you don't know about red tape until it's a bureaucratic kind of mess over here, man. It's
Okay.
a hell of a mess. But at the same point, like free healthcare. That's all I'm doing.
Well, there's so many
Yeah,
people, man. Like you were talking about, in the UK and in Brazil, like airsoft is so popular, and you guys are tight, man. Like there's so many people that show up to these fields on like an open play day.
yeah.
I'm just like shocked,
Yeah, and I have to say, like I mentioned, slowly blowing up. Like the
Yeah.
site that I go to, it started out there would be maybe 10 people, so five-a-side kind of things, 15, 20, 30, 40. Then all of a sudden, we're like the minimum now of people who turn up is like we get 25 people at a game, and that's a bad day now for us, and it's a fantastic thing essentially. Just literally
Yeah.
how just the love of shooting each other with our fake guns essentially it just brings out more and more people because it's
Oh yeah.
the tinkering and the toying with them with well, everyone loves it for different reasons, but like that social aspect of airsoft as well. Ah man, there's no other kind of hobby I think that will allow you to like make the types of friends that you find in airsoft, like just the ones that you've literally inflicted pain on recently that
Yeah.
you can then go and talk to after the boxing
Oh
maybe.
yeah.
Even then, like maybe the opponent's mainly knocked out. Here, they've just gone to respawn, so you can go and have a
Right.
chat with them, kind of stuff. And that's just like
Right.
no other hobby's gonna get it. And of course, the exercise. Airsofters are athletes. All right, we're
Yep. Yep.
athletes.
It's a
This
sport.
shit's
It is a
tiring.
sport. Yes.
And of course, not only the running, but you're carrying around all the gear and
Right.
Wales. I don't know. Wales is built on just all of somebody looked at the rolling hills of Wales, just like 90-degree angle looking things, and thought, yes, let's build on here. Let's build cities on here. So every objective and every respawn thing at Celtic County Airsoft is the one that's my home field now, essentially.
Yeah.
But everything is up a hill. So
Yeah.
my legs are just like, I have like one good run in me per game, and then that's about it. I just like roll down the hill back to respawn and just walk back out into the field after I die. Just like,
Yeah.
no. You go up. You go and conquer that hill. I'm dead again. Oh well. I'll see you guys in a second. Uh, so it's all that exercise, cardio. Cardio is, but then again, of course, you're carrying around all this gear, so
Yeah.
got to work on the weight training as well. Boom, you're an accidental athlete half the time.
Yeah.
You don't even realize how well in shape it's that grammatically correct. How well in shape you're turning into essentially. I fucked
Yeah.
up that sentence. God damn. I think the
I
brain
don't
is
think so.
working
Hey,
faster
it made
than
sense to
that.
me. So
You're drunk. You're drunk. That doesn't count.
I can read this. Pew pew. Okay.
I love that shirt. I hadn't mentioned it. Love that shirt,
Thank
by
you.
the way.
Well,
Pew
look.
pew.
Here's
It's a
look at the whole thing.
pew pew,
And-
motherfucker.
Yep.
I knew he was gonna say it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
will drink to once again. Only I'm gonna need to go and remake a hole. I'll
Oh
survive. I will
Jesus.
survive without.
Well,
'Cause this
listen, man. It has been really good talking to you.
really, really has. And I honestly, if you ever want to do this again, just drop me a message.
Oh,
Essentially,
we're gonna do it again. Like we've got most of the people I talked to for the first time, we'll end up doing one a few months later, or they'll message me and hey, I just got back from this huge event. I wouldn't mind talking about it. I'm like, I love to hear those stories. So
yes.
yeah, that's a definite. We'll definitely be doing this again in the future.
Sounds
And
good.
yeah,
Great.
it's been really nice meeting you, man.
Absolutely likewise. An absolute pleasure, Yurok. As I said, you are Eric, sir. You are a legend. You are a
Thank
living
you.
legend.
Thank you. You too,
And thanks
man.
for having me on, man. Thank you
Yeah.
for the opportunity. Like, appreciate it.
All right. You have a good night.
And you too, buddy. And you too.
All right.